What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay. We are here with another, what is this called? A Pokemon battle. We're going against Colin and their scary team. So they do opt to bring webs themselves, which is fine. Because we do indeed have a spinner. We could just lead Lando. Or we could just lead Vikavolt because they're going to bring this mon in, which is a little bit annoying. Just a little annoying, to say the least. We could also just lead Vika is fine. I mean, I can just lead Lando. We can U-turn. If they want to get up webs, we can go. Would they lead off with? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna lead Lando. We're gonna U-turn whatever they bring in. And then we could bring in Terrapagos, whatever. So I think that's fine. But they do opt to bring their Webaroos, which is not the worst thing in the world, not the best. Well, Prim doesn't care, Vika doesn't care, Lando doesn't care, but we have 3 mons that do care. The turtle doesn't necessarily care per se, but so what do they have? So instead, what did they not bring? They brought Entei, they brought Ogerpon, they brought Darkrai, Goldengo, Garchomp. Did I see Azu there? Am I missing something? Did I not bring Goldengo? So they bring this thing in. So this is fine. We intimidate this thing. That's fine. Not intimidate this thing. Inner focus. Okay, so they're Terra Normal this thing. They bring Azu. What am I missing? They didn't bring Garchomp. I'm silly. Okay, so they bring Phytops instead. Okay, so inner focus. This thing is Terra Normal. Lando to a Entei. Terra Normal. ECP doesn't do much. Sacred Fire would be very unfortunate. So what I kind of want to do is just go Prim. And we're going to U-turn. They could be scared of us being Scarf, which they're not. Dude, I should have just clicked EQ. Holy moly, I should have just clicked EQ. But it is somewhat of a gamble on my part. I guess, dang. All right. So I think when we go hard Prim. But I mean, I guess they wouldn't be able to Terra Ogerpon, to be fair. We have Prim here. Sacred Fire comes off. That's fine. There's a decent amount of damage. They do get the burn because it is 50%. Wow. I guess I should have just EQ'd. Should have just EQ'd. And we flip here. We flip right here. So if they do opt to stay in, that's fine, but it should be in range of an EQ potentially. Oh, that was a crazy turn 1 play. But like, you know, when Lando's in, you always click U-turn. So the opponent's like, yeah, they always click U-turn. They never click EQ. That's crazy because they could have Terra'd. They could have also won hard Spidops. Those like, they had options, but they stayed in. Which is crazy. Dream SMP is going to be Ogerpon. Okay, so we're going to flip. Do nothing. Cool. We can go hard Vika here. Do not mind going hard Vika here. We could get up our webs now, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but Volt Switch is also super duper free. Bug Buzz is also somewhat free. Aside from, I mean, of course, yeah, I mean, what is the best thing to do here? So we can get up our webs. Wouldn't be terrible in the grand scheme of things. I also feel like going for a Volt Switch, but if they go Spidops, what do we go into here? Meowscarada? Or Komo-o, question mark. The circle throw is a thing. Don't think they opt to stay in. Plus, if they do, I mean, we just Volt Switch here. We get a slow switch anyways. So they do opt to U-turn. They don't have their ground type, which is nice. So we're going to see what they want to do. Because we get a free Volt Switch off, which is going to hit anything pretty decently hard. Spidops could come in, take it. Number 1 OP, that's got to be Spidops. Yep. So Spidops is in. Spidops is now. We're going to Volt Switch here. Do big damage. My goodness gracious. To a Spidop. A Spadopolis. A young Spadopolis. Is below half. Young Spadopolis. We can just go meow here and just go for. Oh wait, does this thing get first impression? Hold up. Hold up. You get first impression, sir. You do get first impression. Okay. We can just go Terrapagos and opt to Taro Starstorm. Yep. I think that's rather dandy. I mean, if they first impression, that's fine. But I'm just going to opt to click the move here. And if they go into Goldango, that's also fine. But we're going to... How much does the thing do? Dazzling Gleam kill this from this range? No, so we're just going to Terra Starstorm. We're going to click the button. They do first impression, okay. So they break our shell. How much does this do? Not much. Which is cool. So Terra Starstorm, so no webs for them. Spidops goes down. Cool. So now we can get up our own webs and don't have to worry about their webs, and they don't have a rocker. So we're looking rather dandy. We're looking rather dandy. Almost back to full. Almost. What comes in here? If young Goldango comes in, make it rain does 50 to 60. Big yike. I assume they would be air balloon, because I was like looking at, they don't have any like ground switch-ins per se. I mean, Ogerpon is there. It could be bulky if they wanted it to be, I guess. But even then, like Earthquake U-turn is a little bit problematic for them. But cool, Spidops is gone. I didn't think they'd bring Spidops, only because, like, granted it does bring webs and it does have hazards and whatnot, but it's kind of like a, not a wasted slot, but a wasted slot, if that makes sense. So this mon comes in. Now the thing becomes that Prim is just getting whittled, and this thing is rather annoying. So Entei. It actually could be Choice Band, because that kind of did a smidge Prim. All-out attacker, Choice Band, Blue Art Prim. Looks like it did about 26 to 31. So like, do we sack Prim here for no reason? Because we definitely die. And they could just go for E-Speed. I mean, we get Rocky Helmet Chip. Azu's not, I mean, Azu's sort of kind of scary. But I think we just, honestly, just kind of waste Prim here. That's all we can do, because Terrapagos obviously is way too important. And if I had a Terra Shell, then we would stay in. Why not? But we'll see what they're going to do here. I assume like E-Speed, or they could just be Sacred Fire again. Yeah. So Sacred Fire comes off. Now they did go Ogerpon last time. So part of me wants to, I could flip again. Or I could just go for Ice Beam and try to get some Yip. I wouldn't be against that. Or I could just flip. Does that net me anything? Gets me damage on Entei. If they Terra here, I mean, they might not be choiced either, because they could just go for E-Speed. I'll just opt to... I'll opt to just Surf. Sacred Fire, does that kill? It does kill. Okay, yeah. So, Entei. Oh, we're at like 116. 32%. So I assume that's like a band. That's gotta be a band. That's gotta be a band. Because I could Terra here. I don't. Come on. This is annoying. Because Como could be here, but the unfortunate part is we're not a special attacker. Do they know that? No. But I feel as though that's my best play if I was Llama. It would be nice. I did let them know I was Terra Poison, correct? Okay, cool. think we go big Como. Because Entei to a Miascara to an Entei. Knockup doesn't do enough. I could just Earthquake here. I could Swords Dance as well. Because, like, Entei's Sacred Fire isn't doing much. I feel like they're banded. I feel as though they're banded. I could just Earthquake. I'm trying to think, bro. We're in a kind of a... This mon is rather annoying. Because will they switch out and to go into... What? Goldango? I'm just going to fire off an Earthquake here. The Sacred Fire. Cool. Earthquake comes off. Damage. I Scale Shot here. Because why not? Sacred Fire comes off 50%. They do get it. That's fine. Okay. Okay. All right, so Entei goes down, so that's cool. This mon was super duper annoying. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it's not the worst thing in the world. We get a speed boost, which is cool. Obviously not where we wanted. We didn't want to be burned. Thankfully, we did not get burned the first time. Otherwise, we would not have got that KO on Entei. So that's great. Entei's gone, so obviously the Terramon has to be Ogerpon. Okay, cool. All right. Did we lose him? We lost him. So Ogerpon comes out. I just Terra Poison here because they're going to have no choice but to go for something of like Play Rough or whatchamacallit, Ivy Cudgel. I think I just Terra here. See if we can live. Doubt it. But we just do that. No reason to necessarily save this thing. I mean, this is what we have. I mean, looks like Meowscarada kind of is just going to win. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Because like Knockoff plus Flower Trick looks insanity. Looks great. We're going to Terra here. I assume we're going to see their Terra as well. Yep. All right. Would Swords Dance have made a difference in that scenario? No. Lum would have been. Otherwise, I would have felt comfortable doing that. All right. So there's Ogerpon. Obviously, they're going to get the speed boost and whatnot. We're going to see if they can take us out from this range. I mean, of course, if they crit. But we'll see. It's Ivy Cudgel as well. And it's Terra boosted. So, there's a crit! We'll never know. I don't think it really mattered. Terra Poison. Ogerpon. Let's see what it does without a crit. 25 to 30. So, I think we definitely were in that range. Alright, so. We can go into Lando here. No, we can just go into Vigavolt. We just go right into Vigavolt. And we buzz it up. Do we buzz it up? Do we buzz it up or do we get webs up? So Vigavolt to Ogerpon. This mon really can't touch us. I could get my webs up to make sure that this thing doesn't outspeed because they might not. I mean, they could have boots. We can take one hit because like it doesn't do anything. We also have rest. I feel like it's not too bad. I feel like it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm obviously like Volt Switch would be great. I'm gonna Sticky Web up. Yep to U-turn. Doesn't do much, which is nice. They don't have anything that can Magic Bounce, which is cool. So I think we just go big ol' webs. Of course, I mean Volt Switch would have been nice because momentum wise. Who's this? Goldango. Okay, that's fine. All right, so webs are here. We're gonna see what has boots and what doesn't. This mon is in. This mon is now. Shadow Ball is a thing. I have to keep Vigavolt healthy for the Ogerpon. For the Ogerpon, because I could go Lando here. We do live. unless they're like specs or something. I wish I kind of would revolt there. Wait, did this thing have doesn't have air balloon? Okay, so I think we just go Terrapagos because Lando looks really nice. I'm just gonna go Terrapagos here. Could eat any one-ish hit. Let's see what they go for. If they go for Shadow Ball, that's fine. But I assume we see Make It Rain. Oh, they go for Shadow Ball. Cool. Nice. Cool, 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 cool. Now we can Earth Power here. Should be back up to full. Nice. All right, cool, cool, cool. That worked out. Everything worked out. We're loving it. We're having a great time. We're going to Earth Power. Could be Shuka Berry as well. Could be Shuka. Thunder Wave comes off. That's a little annoying, but it's fine. I assume they're Shuka, though. I'm going to guess. Please. Do Earth Power, not Shuka. Decent damage. They might have Recover. I'm going to go for another Earth Power. They do go for a Make It Rain here. Terra Shell is going to come in clutch. Doesn't do too much. Cool, cool, cool. The attack's going to fall, which is even better for us. We're going to Earth Power again. It's going to be a 3-8 KO. Calm Mind would have been kind of nice right here. Calm Mind would have been kind of nice. But at the same time, because they do have like Ogerpon in the back, so it's not the best. I mean, Rapid, if we weren't paralyzed, like maybe actually would have been sort of kind of fine. Earth Power. Go for Make It Rain again. Does a decent amount of damage, nothing too crazy. That's cool. So Goldango's gonna go down. Beautiful. Shout out to the turtle. Alright, so Turtle's here. Turtle's doing a good thing. So like Flower Trick kind of goes insane right now. Unless Azu is Sap Sipper. Which would sort of kind of be fine. Would be funny, but also I mean, I've seen it before. Matchups where they have Azu and Meow. But at this point in time, like Flower Trick does go crazy. Does literally go crazy. Because how much do we do to Ogerpon? Meow. It even goes more crazy. It's kind of U-turn. If I'm being completely honest. U-turn does a lot. Knockoff actually does. It can kind of just kill it. And Darkrai doesn't really want to take a Choice Band and knock. And then, I mean, Azu wants to take it. How much does Darkrai take? 40 to 48. Yeah, Flower Trick kind of goes crazy. So this mon comes in. All right, are you just boots? Yeah, you're boots. Okay, cool. So good to know, right? Wait. Did I miss the drop? Question mark? Because that's like the webs are there. They're +1. No, because they are boots. I'm pretty sure. Oh man, we're washed. Do I actually want to hold on to Lando? Because Meow wins. I think we just go Lando here. Because Terrapagos is... Because we can save it as a sack. How much does Lando take? Ogerpon. Fair Grass. Intimidate. Actually, we're fine. We're going to go Lando. Somewhat fine. Because they're boots. You get to lower this thing's attack, which is cool. Oh, it's not boots. Clear Amulet. Okay, so wait. We do outspeed, correct? Am I tripping? So how does that work? What am I missing? What am I missing here? So like, does it just straight up negate the web? So it should be at neutral. I don't know. I'm not necessarily understanding that. Might have just been a silly goose moment. I don't know. Okay. I don't know, because they're clear amulet, obviously. So I guess I don't know how that works, bro. I'm just gonna Bug Buzz here. I genuinely don't know how that works. So that's cool. Should just kill this thing. Cool. I am actually visibly confused. I don't know what just happened. So Ogerpon goes down. Yeah. I don't know. Comment down below what I'm missing. I'm sure like I'm missing something, or is it just like a weird? Is it like not how you think it would interact? Because like obviously if you're like +1 on a normal mon, and then you hit webs, like if you come in with webs, you're minus. I don't know. We just Bug Buzz here, or Volt Switch honestly. Now we just Bug Buzz. We live, we die. So this thing is Boots. Pretty sure. I think I might have actually thrown by doing that with Lano. Whoopsie daisies. So we have Meow here with Darkrai. That is not Boots. How much does Terapagos take? Ice Beam does 25 to 30. Oh, okay, we're fine. We're gonna go into Terapagos here. Yeah, I should have just saved Lando instead. Might have done the whoopsie daisies. Alrighty. Yeah, I think I might have well, I don't know if it was because it was Intimidate, it would have been fine. And then I was like, okay, well, that's cool. We can just, I don't know. And I kind of needed, all right. I think I just misplayed. All right, so we're gonna have to hope we live Ice Beam. And even then it doesn't really matter too much because, yeah, so I threw there with the Lando. Should have just sacked the turtle, went out into Vika. And then we always, so yeah, I just blundered so bad. Another one where we just blunder. I'm pretty sure this is Boots unless I missed it. I was looking, but I'm pretty sure it's Boots. Correct? Yeah. All right, so cool. Flower Trick comes off. We should just kill it. I want to say, right? Doesn't kill anyways. So yeah, that's unfortunate. That's a loss. Another close one. Yeah, just blundered on the whole thing. Just the Lando. That was the Lando play. Just the Lando play. Save Lando. Sack the turtle. We go Vika. Bug Buzz, kill it. We have Lando in the back. We outspeed. We can just Earthquake everything. Then Meowscarada can come in and clean. So that was just bad. Just bad plays. Bad plays. Really bad plays. But, you know, it is what it is. Live and learn. So, that's tough. But if you guys like the video, make sure you thumbs up down below. And if you are new, make sure to subscribe and notification bell. But without further ado, I'm your boy Jay. I'm going to get about here and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.